Welcome. Take your time to just first lay down or sit down in a comfortable position. We will be started seated, so we will just take a couple minutes to first ground ourselves and then start with our warm-up stretches seated. We'll take a moment here to close your eyes. Perhaps take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, letting go of any tension. Make sure you feel grounded. Feel the body parts touching the earth and let them sink down into it. And try to keep your mind here in this moment. Letting go of any thoughts, any feelings. Take a deep breath in again and perhaps breathe out through your mouth again. And then try to soften through your muscles and start to follow your breath, your yoga breath. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Rising your belly up so your diaphragm comes down. And let your belly sink down on your exhale. The diaphragm presses the energy up, opening up your ribs, your chest, your lungs, your heart space. Making yourself ready for this practice. And while you keep that breathing going, I will tell you the focus of the practice today. Today we are going to focus on the Pranayama Kosha, which is the energy seat. Pranayama is what units the body and mind. Prana entires via nourishment and breath. Therefore, this practice will be focused on the pranayama breath practice for the spine, which incorporates a gentle approach to awaken the breath, balancing the energy of the body and toning muscles. Spring, or actually summer, is around the corner, which invite us to be more active, spend some time in the sun and work harder in our bodies to look good. But that doesn't mean you have to work harder or faster. Take actually time to slow down and find yourself in a practice like this, where you're going to focus on your breath and get in balance with the energy of your body. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose while you have a slightly constriction in your throat, then you may want to take that into your practice. You will hear that lovely sounds, what sounds like the ocean, and that can calm your mind and maybe help you to stay a little bit longer or feel stronger in the poses without your muscles quivering or without your mind starting to wander. Taking a few more breaths. And if you're not familiar with your Ujjayi breath, then perhaps take a moment to practice it. Maybe take first a breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth with that ha sound. And you keep doing the same, but then with your mouth closed. Perhaps give it a go. Take 2 more breaths here. And slowly start to roll your head from side to side, bringing your knees up to your chest, rolling your spine, and then either roll on one side to press yourself up, or rock back and forward to come to a seated position, making sure you feel your sit bones grounding. And if you feel like this is not a comfortable pose for you, you can place your feet together, maybe with some supportive blocks underneath them. Or maybe you want to lengthen your legs. Totally up to you what feels good for you today. Always listen to your body and do what feels right for you. Let's lengthen our spine, soften the shoulders. And then on your next inhale, tilt your head back. On your exhale, chin to chest. And again, breathing in, tilt your head back. Breathing out, chin to chest. And then on your next inhale, tilt your head back. Roll to your right shoulder. Chin to chest. Let's try the other way around. Follow with your breath. Going through the movement. Let your head hang for a moment. Maybe roll from side to side. Just gentle. And then roll back up. Lift your chest right away. Press your shoulder blades together. And then roll to your right side. To the back. Spreading those shoulder blades. To your left and to the front. Fluently with your breath. And one last time. Breathe in, lift your heart space. Breathe out, roll forward. And tuck your chin, round your spine. Press the shoulder blades away and roll up. One last time, breathing in. And breathing out. Take a moment to lengthen your legs, either halfway or maybe all the way. What feels right for you. And hook your right hand on the inside. And then turn your body open to your left. Reach your left hand up on your inhale. Breathing out, come to a side stretch. Try to roll your shoulder blade back. And if it's too much on your shoulder blade, maybe rest your arm onto your back. Then come back up and come into a twist, breathing and lengthen that spine. Breathe out, look over your shoulder. If you feel like you cannot reach the floor, you can always use a block. Making sure you sit up straight with a long back and then twist. Breathing in, look at the front and breathe out. Crisscross your legs, but this time with your left leg. Breathing in, lift your chest, roll to your left side. This time on your exhale, all the way around. And do that once more. Then lift up and roll forward. And again. And one last time. And again, open your legs. Maybe keep the knees bent or long, or even maybe a little bit wider. Totally up to you. Hooking your hands, rolling your shoulder blade back, and reach your right arm in a diagonal. Breathing in. Breathe out, keep that chest open, perhaps your arm on your back. You can look up, or if it's better for your neck today, then look down. And then on your next inhale, roll up, hook your left hand, place your right hand down at the back. Lift that chest again, breathing in and breathe out, twist. Make sure your hand is not far away from you. Try to keep it close to your body. And breathe in, look at the front. Give your legs maybe a shake. And then let's roll onto our hands and knees for tabletop position. Make sure you spread the fingers, hands are underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Roll the shoulder blades towards your spine. Let's start to round the spine into a cat. And then come to your right side, drop the elbows, sink your hips back, come to the left and back up. Take 2 more circles on your own, let your head hang. And then back to neutral, lift your heart space, lift your right toes to the sky, breathe in. Breathe out, place your knee on the outside of your left calf and look to the back. Then press evenly through your hands, your knees, maybe tuck your toes and rise your right arm up on your inhale. Breathe out, wrap it around your shoulder if that feels good on your exhale. Place your hand back down and swing your right leg to the front. Turn your left foot to the outside, your right outside of your mat to roll up for modified warrior pose. Breathing in, reach forward. Breathe out, elbow to knee, long arm next to your ear or onto your back. Or maybe you want to drop lower or use a block again to lean your hand on. Take another inhale, roll that shoulder blade back to open to the side with your body. And then on your next inhale, come to reverse warrior. Lean on your calf, your ankle, or perhaps a block. Breathing in, rise your heart space. And breathe out, windmill those arms. And place your hands back, knees back together. Let's try it all on the other side. Breathing in and out, rounding that spine. And circle to your left this time first. Do that 2 more times on your own, with your own pace and breath. And more neutral spine. Let's lift the heart space. Lift your left leg on your inhale. Breathing out. Look over your right shoulders this side. And then press through your hands, your knees. Tuck the toes maybe and rise your left hand up on your inhale. On your exhale, perhaps wrap it around you, rolling your shoulder blade back. Look down if that's softer for your neck. And place your hand down. Swing your leg to the front. 2 step forward and bring your right toes to the left outside of your mat to roll up. Breathing in, reach. And breathe out. Lifting your chest to the side. Let's reverse. Breathing in again. Use a block if you need to. Lift your heart space. And breathe out, windmill. Bringing the knees back next to each other. And sink your hips down for a moment. Reach the hands forward. Sinking your chest down. Maybe rest your head down. Give that forehead a massage. If you cannot reach the mat, maybe use a block. Maybe you want to rest your arms to the back. Totally up to you. And then lift your head slowly. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders again. Now you can either do some cat-cows or stay longer in child's pose or find your down facing dog. Pressing evenly through your hands, the ball of your hands, spreading the fingers. Open the inner elbows, roll those shoulder blades towards your spine and lift your tailbone. Let your head hang. Look between your legs. Baby pedal. As we've been working on the spine, maybe you want to find a twist, bringing your right hand to the outside of your left leg, the calf of your foot, and the other way around. Maybe not today, if that's not for you today. Take a few more breaths. Slowly start to walk to the front of your mat. So take your time if you're in child's pose to lift your hips first and step yourself up. And then take a moment to let everything hang. Perhaps shake your shoulders, your arms, your head. Maybe you want a deep hamstring stretch, wrapping the arms around you. And bring your upper body closer to your legs, bending the knees as much as you need to. And then let everything hang again, coming all the way up, taking your time. Reaching the shoulder blades up, shoulders up, and soften them back down. Maybe give yourself a soft little shake. And then ground your feet, maybe lift the toes a bit and place them down. Make sure they're hip wide apart, or if you're more used with your toes a bit in or out. Draw that tailbone down and under, lift your belly in and up, soften those shoulders and open your hands. Let's go slowly through sun salutation A to warm ourselves up. Breathing in right. Breathe out, roll down through your spine. Place your hands on ankles, shins, or next to your feet. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Breathing out, place the hands down. Step your right foot, drop the knee the first time, and your left knee next to it. Shoulders coming forward above your wrist, dropping down, bending the elbows. Breathing in, roll your shoulder blades back, lift your chest for cobra. Tuck the toes back under, lift your hips. Either sit in child's pose or maybe find down facing dog. Again, listen to the body. Do what feels right today. And really find that breath in your belly here. And then on your next inhale, look at your hands. Step, walk, or hop in between. Halfway lift on your inhale. And breathing out, fold. Breathing in to come all the way up. Breathing out, Samasthiti. Take a breath on your own and let's try this again. Ground those feet again. Breathing in, rise. Breathe out, roll down through your spine, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, place the hands where you can reach. Breathing out, place your hands down, step your left foot this time, drop the knee or stay on toes. Coming forwards, bending the elbows and lower. Breathing in, baby cobra, or maybe lift your hips for up dog. Breathing out, tuck the toes under, and down dog, or find your child's pose. Maybe you want to pedal your feet again or anything else. What feels good. Then on your next inhale, look at your hands. And then breathe out. Step, walk, or hop. Lifting your heart space and fold. Breathing in, right. Breathe out, Samasthiti. Let's get the flow going. Follow your breath with the movement. Interlace the fingers. And then reach your hands to the sky for deep stretch. Breathing in. Breathe out, bend the knees, reach your hands forward. Find your hand palms together and place them on the outside of your right knee. Open up on your inhale and breathing out. Wrap your hands around your body. Try to keep that chest open. Find the weight in your right foot so you can step your left foot in a 45 degrees to the back. Take another inhale to lift that chest. Breathing out, windmill the arms. Find your feet up at Virasana 2 pose. Maybe make a little bit of difference with the feet if you're not feeling stable. So ground the feet again. Soften the shoulders, long arms. Opening that front hand to reach. And breathe out, reverse wire. Lift your chest. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, long arms. Turn your feet parallel, or maybe your heels a little bit out. Breathing in, open your chest. Breathe out. Wrap right over left, finding your shoulders and coming forward and down. Maybe stay here, or if you want a deeper stretch, find the outside of your legs. Feeling that stretch by spreading the shoulder blades away, letting your head hang. Or perhaps you find it nicer to find eagle arms. On your next inhale, look up. And breathing out, roll all the way up. Open your chest, breathing in, turn your front foot parallel, lift your back heel, breathing out, windmill the back hand down, drop your back knee in, right your right arm on your inhale. And breathe out, take another deep breath in, maybe reach a little bit further. And breathe out, bring your hand down, turn your back foot to the right outside of your mat to come back into your modified wire. Breathe in, and windmill. Breathing in and out. And breathe in once more and breathe out, windmill. Bring the knees underneath your hips again. Rounding the spine for a moment. Sink your hips back. And then again, round extra. And then lengthen the spine, coming forward. Dropping down, bending the elbows, hook them into your ribs. Then take a moment here to lengthen your arm to the front. Or if you want a good shoulder stretch as well, to your right side. Roll onto your right side, bend your knees lightly. Support yourself with your hands in front of your chest. And if you want and can, step your left foot over your right leg. And let that knee fall to the back so you feel a gentle twist in your spine. And slowly start to roll back. Hands next to your chest. Roll your shoulder blades back, tuck your toes. Lift up for cobra, breathing in. Breathing out onto your knees, find child's pose or down dog. Wherever you are, take 2 breaths. On your next inhale, look at your hands. And on your exhale, step, walk, or hop in your way to the top of your mat. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in to come all the way up. And breathing out. Take a breath on your own. Ground your feet, maybe step a little bit wider. Interlace the fingers, rise up. And breathe out, reach forward, long spine. Then find your hand palms together on the outside of your left knee, breathing in to open. And breathe out to wrap around your back. Then this time bring the weight in your left foot, step your right foot to the back. your chest a bit more on your inhale. Breathing out. Windmill. Warrior two. Let's open the front hand. Breathe in. And breathe out. Reverse warrior. Breathing in to come up. Turn to your side. Breathing out. Feet parallel. Or toes a bit in. Open the heart. And round the spine, left over right, coming down. And this time again, maybe you want to feel into your eagle arms. Or if you want a deeper stretch, find the outside of your legs. Let your head hang. And then slowly roll back up. Open those arms, breathing in. Breathe out, turn your front foot. And windmill your arms, lift your back heel, drop your right hand down, lift your left hand. Take another inhale. And breathe out, drop your hand down, turn your foot, your right foot to the outside of your mat, your left outside, and come up. Breathing in, reach. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Take another inhale. And windmill back on the exhale. Finding the knees together again. Round the spine and sink back. Lengthen that spine again. And while you roll up, round again. And lengthen the spine coming down. Take a moment here to lengthen your left arm to the front or for a deeper shoulder stretch to your left side. And roll onto your side. Stepping your right foot over, let that knee fall to the side. And start to roll back again. Bring your hands next to your chest. Roll your shoulder blades back and lift your chest for cobra. Breathing in, feel your back muscles. Tuck the toes under, breathing out. Child's pose or down facing dog, up to you. And then wherever you are, start to look at the front of your mat. Do step, walk, or hop in between your hands. Lift your chest up halfway on your inhale. Breathing out, fold to Uttanasana. Breathing in, Urdhva. Breathe out. Let go. Take a few breaths here. We're going to continue this one more time on each side, but making it a little bit shorter and different. Keep listening to your body and try to use your breath to feel stronger and balanced through your poses and your practice. Interlace the fingers, breathe in and breathe out. Sinking the hips down, keep that long spine though. Then find your hands in prayer again. And this time maybe you want to hook your elbow, and otherwise just keep your hands together. Wherever you are, open your right arm, breathing in, and open your lower arm as well. Then breathe out, wrap that arm around your back. And find the balance to step your left foot to the back with your foot in the 45. Roll your shoulder blade back. Open up, breathing in, breathe out. Find your warrior pose. Maybe you need to step your feet a little bit better in a different way. But make sure the heels are in line. Toes a bit turned in, soften the shoulders, long soft fingers and arms. Open your hands, breathe in, breathe out, reverse warrior. Then breathe in again and breathe out. Let's take an inhale. You know where we're going. Wrap the arms around. Exhale. We'll find your legs. Take 2 breaths. Then breathing in, look up. And breathe out, roll up. Turn your front to the front. Take an inhale. Breathing out, windmill your back arm all the way down, dropping that knee if you want to. Keep it up to rise your arm first on the inhale. Then exhale, bring the hand down, drop the knee down if it was not there, and turn your foot to the right outside of your mat to come up. Let's breathe in, reach, maybe sink a little bit deeper this time when you're warm. Really open the chest, and breathing in again, breathing out. Lift, open up. Take another inhale, then exhale, windmill. Then turn your foot again to the back. Now lift your chest and then step your foot a little bit closer, reaching the hands to the back. Roll your shoulder blades together. Either stay, or if you want to find a balance pose today, find your warrior 3 by lifting your back leg, keeping your hips square. Take another inhale, then step your feet together, exhale, and breathe in, open the chest once more, tiny back bend, breathing out. Take a few breaths here before we do the other side. Interlace the fingers, breathe in. And breathe out with a long spine. Reaching your hands forward, feel the shoulder blades. Then find your hands in prayer. Bring them to the outside of your knee, or maybe hook your elbow. Then open up the arms, breathing in. Reach your top arm to the back and wrap it around on your exhale. Roll your shoulder blade back. Bring the weight into your left foot. Step your right foot to the back. Roll your chest open again on your inhale. Breathing out, windmill. Find your warrior pose. Open your front hand, breathe in. And breathe out, windmill. Take another deep breath in. And windmill on your exhale. Whoops. First we're gonna go to wide-legged forward fold. So open the chest. And wrap your arms. Come to a forward fold. Make sure you wrap your left over right this time to stay even with your body. And then inhale, look up. Breathing out, coming all the way up. Take another inhale. Turn your front foot parallel. Exhale. Windmill your back arm and lift your back heels. Either keep your knee up or drop it down. Take another inhale, reach a little bit further back. Breathing out, hands and back knee down. Turning your foot to the left outside of your mat to come up. Breathing in and breathing out. And windmill, breathing in and breathing out. Then windmill again on your inhale. Breathing out, turn your back foot to the back of your mat. Lift that knee, lift your chest on your inhale. Step your foot a bit closer on your exhale. Reach the hands to the back. Long spine, shoulder blades together. Stay or rise your back leg for warrior 3. Then step the feet together, breathing in. Back bends, breathe out. Let's finish off this practice. Breathe and rise. Utthasana. Rolling down on your exhale, Uttanasana. Place your hands where you can reach. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Breathing out, place your hands down. Step your right foot, drop that knee. And your left foot, drop that knee. Turn the feet to the side to come and sit down. Lengthen your left leg. Place your right foot halfway at your calf, or maybe above your knee, or maybe a little bit higher. Make sure you feel your sit bone. You got that long spine. Maybe give some support with a prop underneath your left hip, if that's helpful. Or like a block underneath your knee if there's any, if there's too much tension in your hip. Now let's breathe and lengthen the spine. Hook your left hand on your exhale. Place your right hand down. Again, make sure not reaching too far back. Touch the fingertips down. Lift your chest on the inhale again. Breathe out with a long spine twist. Rise your back a hand. Inhale. Keep that chest open to the front. Exhale. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out, place down. Lift the chest again on your inhale. And breathe out, twist. Take another breath in. And breathe out, look at the front. And give your legs maybe a bit of a shake. Then find your pose with your left foot. Make sure your right foot stays activated. Lengthening that spine again. Hook your right hand. Breathing in and breathe out, twist. Let's inhale, rise the arm up. Keep your chest open. If it's too much for your shoulder, you can rest it on your back. And breathe out to come up. Let's do a deeper twist. Inhale and twist. Exhale. And on your next inhale, look at the front. Breathing out. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Then from here on, place your feet a little bit wider than to get, maybe not as wide as your hips, a bit closer, and then take an inhale, open the chest, and breathing out, wrap your arms around, and let your head just hang in between your knees, rounding that spine. And then find your shins or the back of your thighs. Lift your chest back up. Maybe you need to come a little bit further forward because we are going to go back. So lift that chest again on your inhale. And breathing out, coming all the way back down on your exhale. Flexing your right foot up to the sky, dropping your left foot. Hook your foot on the outside of your knee and let your knees fall to the side. Open your arms to the sides. You can use a block for support, or if you want to go lower, lower down. If you want to lengthen your top leg, or maybe just rest your left hand on top of your knee to get a deeper twist. Try to keep those shoulders down at the earth and look away from the knees. One more inhale and exhale. And slowly start to roll up. Bringing the knees together again. This time flex your left foot up to the sky and place your right foot down. Hook that foot on the outside of your knee and start to roll. Take a few breaths here in your twist. into your body. Maybe you want to give a little bit of pressure with your hands. Maybe not today, or lengthen that leg. And then wherever you are, start to roll up again. And this is coming to an end, so maybe you want to roll a bit from side to side. Maybe you want to find your last pose, what you feel like doing. Options I can give you is opening the knees to the side, flexing your feet to the sky, grabbing the back of your thighs, your calves, ankles or feet for happy baby. Swinging from side to side. Maybe you want to lengthen your legs for a good hamstring. Maybe you want to actually have your legs up to the sky, opening the arms. Let the blood come from the top all the way down from your legs. Maybe you want to find your hands underneath your lower back and lift up from maybe shoulders down. Or actually want to find Halasana. Totally up to you. Making sure that you do what you know and not hurting yourself. Support your hands in your lower back. And if you are in Halasana pose, take 2 more breaths. And if you're in a different pose, maybe you want to finish off with one more other thing. Or maybe you want to find your Savasana pose already. Otherwise, if you're in this pose, slowly start to roll your back down vertebra by vertebra. Bending the knees maybe first. Take a moment to bring them down, swinging them from side to side. And then find your last pose. If you feel pain in your back, let your knees fall into each other. Otherwise, you can just lengthen your legs wide. Maybe you want to take one more deep stretch by flexing all your muscles. Reaching your arms overhead and let go. Wherever you are, maybe take a moment to really close those eyes, maybe squeezing them and let go. Opening the mouth to stretch your jaw and then let your tongue relax in your mouth. Reach your shoulders up and sink them back down. Arms are falling open to the side, fingers curl in a natural way. Let your legs just soften through the feet. No tension around your glutes, your hips. Just let them sink down into the earth. Now it's time to let the breath just flow on its own. Let it rise and fall. Perhaps you can feel it in your chest or your belly. And every time when it falls, you sink deeper into your mat. Feeling your body becoming heavier. And try to keep your mind with your breath. Rise and fall. Rise and fall. Falling in this deep relaxation. Take just a few moments here to feel the stillness. Even though there's noises around you, try to ignore them and bring your mind back to your breath. Or maybe think about something where you always feel comfortable. Maybe it's the beach, feeling the sun on your skin, or perhaps a different place. Just take a moment here to observe and feel your body in stillness. Now you can stay as long as you want, but I'm going to finish off this practice. So take one more moment to inhale deeply and exhale. Let the energy flow through your body. Hopefully you could find that balance through your practice with your breath. And always remember, if you need a moment of stillness for your body or your mind, please take that moment for yourself to recover and reset, finding new energy. With that in mind, again, take a deep breath in, maybe rise your arms overhead, flexing all the muscles, and breathing out, let go. Rolling the head, bring the knees to your chest, rolling your spine. And then slowly roll one side. Have a moment there. You can keep your eyes closed. Take one breath in and out. And then start to press yourself up to a seated position. Like I said, you can keep those eyes closed. Feel the darkness for one more moment. Now let's rise the hands up, find them into prayer and bring them in front of your face, wrapping those hands. Place them over your eyes. See how dark it is. Let's get ourselves ready for the light by spreading the fingers. Open your eyes and let your hands come down. Let's finish off with one more deep inhale. Rise the hands, breathing out. Namaste. Thank you all for joining.